Okay, guys. So I figured it out. Yeah, so all we had to do was just go into Visual Studio, hit the start button. Luckily, the out of the box wizard just boots everything up. Also, so heads up. So we had comments around this thing before. All right, so we're gonna go ahead delete these so that this will pop up in our iExternal commands, right? So we're gonna get rid of those. If you hold Command Shift on PC, uh, usually it will work too. Oops, not on that. Okay, darn PCs. Yeah, so you get rid of those comments, and then you hit Start. Okay, and this might take a while, so feel free to zoom or speed past this. So it's going. So these tabs at the bottom right, you're going to see call stack, breakpoints, exception settings, command window. You're going to want to go to output right here, which is kind of in a bad spot for whatever's overlaid right now. But anyways, click on output, and then you'll see all this stuff pop up, and this is kind of debugger. So anytime you do like debug.print or debug.writeLine or write or whatever, you'll see it come up right there. So we're going to hit load once, and then I think we're going to hit load once again. And you said it saw application, and it said command, and that is reading this stuff. So you're going to see, zoom, come down. Okay. So it's reading command and application, right? So that's what it's reading. Okay, go back to Revit. Come on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's loading again. And then, so we're going to click on sample project file, or whatever file you want, doesn't matter, this is where you open your project. Boom, loading. And my Mac probably doesn't have the space for this, but we're going to do it anyways because I have a gazillion other tabs in Android Studio open in my other window. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we're going to see, this is the project, right, that Revit always provides you. Oh yeah, something to mention. Revit is not free, right? So, but what you can do is that either if you have a work license, right, if you have a, if you're in a firm, usually they'll provide you a work license, and usually the seats that they give like 3 seats per user type of thing. So that's one way to do it, or you can do the trial, or if you're a student, you can also do that. I heard somewhere that the student trial doesn't allow you to use add-ins or create your own buttons, I think somewhere, but they might have changed that now. I hope they did. Okay, so this is a project, right? So we're going to go to our floor plans levels. Okay, so we go here. Of course, it comes in with all of our views, typically. Hopefully you have experience in Revit, so you might know this stuff already. Okay, and so here, right, okay, so we got click on a wall, right, and it will tell us basic wall, right, and if we go to edit type, it will be CL, so CL underscore W1, right, I think, yeah, it gives you all the typical information. Cancel, and check the other ones, CL underscore 1, CL underscore 1, foundation 300M concrete, CL underscore 1 again, basic wall, made timber clad. Okay, so we're going to come up to our add-ins, right? Hopefully this gives us the information that we want. Drop down external tools, command test 1, right? Okay, so it ran, and we hit the button, right? And so the information it cranks out is, you scroll up, oops. Come on. Okay, so we got timber clad, right? The retaining 300 mm concrete wall, right? SH curtain wall, CL underscore W1. I did crank it out, good job. Okay. I think I'm just, there we go. Okay. So that's the name of all the walls in the project. Alright. Usually it doesn't spit it out more than, or sorry, this is a list of all, it goes through all the walls and it cranks out their type, right? So looks, in this project it looks like we have a very fair amount of walls in there, and just crank them all out. Alright. And that, it is being spit out through the debug.print which is in our command.cs. If we scroll down, right, so grabbed all the walls, right? This one grabbed all the windows. We'll come back to that one. That was kind of weird. And then goes through all walls and debug.print. Okay. E.string, right? So every list, right? So E, right? Print out collection of walls, okay, and then print out the name of them. In a while, we'll get PyRevit installed. So, or sorry, not PyRevit, but Snoop DB, which was created, I think, by Ezron. We'll get it in the video. Super sweet tool. It allows you to go through the entire Revit database that you have inside your project, and you're able to get ID names, parameters, ID numbers, names, parameters, heights, areas, everything you want and more. So it makes it more malleable. Okay, and that's going to be it for this one. I think in the next video we're going to try and set up our own out-of-the-box Revit file. So we're going to go back to our template that we created, that we downloaded, right? And we're going to edit it so that it spits everything out, so that the template comes up when we start a new project. It comes up with everything that we want and more. This one is pretty bare bones, but we're going to try and get to be more in there. Okay, that's all for this video, guys. Thanks. See you in the next one.